Okay, hi and welcome to the Dream Team Automated Training System. This is the first step, the first video in that system, which I'm just building now. It's ultimately going to be a complete training system to take people from first joining RAIN right the way through to being experts. So before I go any further, I perhaps should introduce myself. My name is Ethan Leeds. If you're watching this, you're probably in my downline. If not my downline, then it'll be Josh Rhodes' downline. But you'll be in our team anyway. So I began networking seriously. I did a few many years ago, which I failed in totally. But I began seriously about 4 or 5 years ago when I was living in Brazil. And when I was in Brazil, I had a major disadvantage in that I didn't know anybody. And I also didn't speak the language. The only person I could speak to is my wife. And I had no plan on recruiting her because she'd have been doing everything with my money. So I needed to find a way of reaching people, and the only people that spoke English that I could find were online. So I began building my business online. I'd never done that before in previous attempts with MLM. And when I started that, I found very quickly that it was a very effective and powerful way to reach people. In fact, social media is the best tool ever in the history of networking tools to be invented. So we can meet millions and millions of people potentially without moving from our chair in front of our computer, which is absolutely awesome. So I developed systems and methods for reaching people. And when I started, I was interested only in customers. I didn't particularly go in for building teams. I just got customers. And with RAIN, I fairly quickly got up to about 600 customers. I did very well. And develop my systems, and the systems I developed, I'm now starting to teach how other people can follow and use the internet in particular. Now, you can use a lot of these same strategies in the flesh if you want, but my experience is that if you do it on the internet, it is so much easier. So much of the teaching that I teach, if you want to apply it to real life, if you want to call it real life, then you can do that. But I'm going to be teaching mostly about stuff for internet use. Okay, so if we're going to have a good business, we need a few things actually in place. We need a great product. And in the case of RAIN, we have a world-beating product in the form of Soul in particular, but Core also. We've got a phenomenal coffee. We have some fantastic products. So that's a good starting point, because every company is basically the foundation is their product. If they haven't got a great product, then it's going to all be a lot of hype and marketing and stuff. We've got a great product. Not only is it a great product, but it's a unique product. Okay, we haven't got other people with very similar products. About RAIN stuff is unique. Okay, at least except for the coffee, which is still a unique coffee, but there's lots of coffees. But the seed nutrition stuff, absolutely unique, doing amazing things. I've got my own very powerful personal testimony of what it's done for me. Many other people have. It is phenomenal. So we've got a great product. The next thing that you can have a great product, but if the commission plan isn't really geared up to making good money, it can all fall down. So with RAIN, we have a commission plan that gets you making money very quickly. We only need 4 customers, and we've already got our product for free if those 4 customers are buying the same amount of product as we would be buying. So if they're buying 4 boxes each, we can have 4 boxes free. If they're buying 1 box each, we get 1 box free effectively. So it's very quick to get free product, and then obviously it doesn't take long after that to be into income. So we get income very rapidly, but also the commission plan is geared to make money deep as well. So as you build your business, as you get more distributors, there's a lot of money in the commission plan for those people as well. So you can start quick, and then you can go into big money as you go deeper. Okay, so you've got a great product, you've got a great commission plan. So the next thing that you need is a system to get the product or the business in front of people that are interested, okay, without hassling friends and family. Traditionally, in MLMs, it's been taught to basically pitch everybody that you know. That's not what I do. It's not what I teach. I teach to find only interested people, and then not even pitch them. Then once you find those people, you connect with them, you have a relationship with them, and then in an appropriate way at an appropriate time you share some information with them if they're interested. Okay, so I'm not going to be teaching you to hassle your friends or family. It's purely going to be teaching you how to find interested people. Now, some of your friends or family might be interested people, and that's cool. You know, don't ignore your friends and family if you happen to have some that might be interested, but don't pitch friends and family that aren't interested, or strangers for that matter. We don't want to be pitching anybody who is not interested. Okay, so once the basics of the training are understood, success is going to come in direct proportion to the action that you give it. Okay, there's a lot of people do a lot of talking and not much action. If you don't act upon what you're taught, you're not going to become successful. It's going to require action. Okay, so you need to get that right at the beginning, understood. It's going to take work. Now, I don't consider it work because I love it. I love what I do. I really enjoy my time. Now, I have to sort of switch myself off, otherwise I'll just do it continually because I love what I'm doing. So hopefully you will love it. I'm going to hopefully teach you how to enjoy the business, and part of how you enjoy it is by not doing things which make it miserable, like trying to pitch people who aren't interested. Very miserable that is, because you get rejected. Who likes being rejected continually? I know I don't. Okay, so if you don't want to be rejected, easy way to not be rejected, don't pitch people who are not interested. In fact, don't pitch at all. Connect with people who are interested. I hope that makes a bit of sense already, but I'm going to go into more detail as we go through the training course. Okay, but for now, before we go any further, the first thing that we need to do, since product is the foundation of everything that we do, the first thing that we need to do is we need to learn about the product. Okay, we need to get a basic grasp of what the product is, what it does, how it's going to help people. The flagship product is Soul, followed by its sister product Core. Okay, they work beautifully together, but Soul is the flagship product, so that's the one that I focus on a little bit more. It's the one that I lead with as a general rule, depending on who I'm talking to, but usually I will lead with Soul. So what I'd like you to do as step one, okay, is listen to the video below this video, or in the email that will come, depending on how you're getting this information. I want you to listen to the video by Dr. Steve Freeman. Dr. Steve Freeman is in your upline. Okay, he's above Dr. Weeks, who's in my upline. So, and he does a very, very good general talk about how Soul has been effective for him on a whole variety of different problems in his patients. Okay, so it's a really good broad overview of Soul and what it can do, or some of what it can do. Soul does such a lot, you can't really fit it into any one video, but it's a really good broad brushstroke of what Soul does. So that's a great place to start. I recommend you listen to it a couple of times, really get it into your head. I'm going to give some other videos that you should also see, so that as a starting point, you've got a good basic grounding in what the product is. Okay, and then from there we'll go to the next step. So I want to welcome you to this series and wish you all the best, and I'm available to help anyone or answer any questions should you need that. So thank you very much and enjoy the video.